Hello everybody, this is Oliver from Neo and today we are presenting you a very special matcha and it is the Matcha Washimine from Mr. Nakai. This is an Okumidori matcha. Okumidori matcha is one of the rare cultivars in Japan. Cultivar, as you know, it is coming from, if you compare it to wine, wine is made of different raisins, Merlot, Shiraz, Bordeaux, whatever kind of different raisins you have, it gives a different taste to the wine. Now in tea, actually the cultivar is essential. So it's the same plant, we're still talking about the Camellia sinensis, which is used for black tea, green tea, and also oolong tea. It's really the same plant, but what makes it different is really what the cultivar is. And the Okumidori cultivar is actually a blend, or it has been a crossing of the Yabukita with the Sarai, a so-called wild cultivar, which was abandoned in Japan, and then they crossed it and it gives the Okumidori a special flavor. Nowadays, only 2% of all the cultivars in Japan are Okumidori. Okumidori is always or is in the trend of being used much more for Gyokuro and also for matcha. Gyokuro is the highest grade leaf tea in Japan and matcha is the powder tea, which is really expensive. This one here is actually the color. What you can see, it has really a dark green compared to other cultivars. It's a little bit darker. And what I like about it compared to Yabukita, so the Matcha Sesui, which we also, which I presented you also already, has this typical vegetable flavor and also a little bit of astringency. The Okumidori is much lower in this veggie taste, so it's a little bit more rounder, a full-bodied, and it is very low in astringency. And you might even say that there is no astringency in the Okumidori. This is the smoothness and the nice part of this matcha. That's why most of our clients like this matcha better than our Sesui. So it's really our top selling matcha now to date. And I will show you how beautiful this tea looks when you just go into it. From the region is Wazuka. This is where Mr. Nakai's farm is located. And Wazuka is around 20 minutes away. Important that you really put it through the sift. As you know, or some of you might know, that when you put matcha into, or when you open it up, humidity is a little bit absorbed by the matcha. This is completely normal. As soon as you have it open, don't put it in the fridge anymore. Keep it in the fridge to keep it when it is sealed. As soon as it's open, put it just in a cupboard where there's no light. So what you can see is really that through the sifting, you get it really, really fine again. And like this, you don't have any crumbs in the water when you do your matcha. Here I got 70 degrees of water, which is around 160, 165 Fahrenheit. And you just mix it here. Always this M shape is very important. And what I like about this matcha, that it really builds up a nice foam, which I just show you now. It takes very little time to do this. When you do it right with the sift, no problem. Then you can only swirl it for a very short time and just put it in here. And what you can see, there's a really nice foam. There's this dark greenish color which comes really to light. And this is what this matcha is special about. And on the taste, let's have the taste here. There's so much smoothness in this. There's such a creamy, it's nearly a film going over your tongue, and then it goes down on the side of the mouth. There's an enormous sweetness coming out, no astringency. When you take the Sesui, so the Yabukita, there's also there's much more of this veggie note coming out. There's also this creaminess, but then also the part of the astringency is coming out. Mr. Yabuzaki told us that actually in the matcha and the tasting of the tea in general, Yabukita is liked by the Japanese people because it shows so much different notes. And here you really got this missing out on the astringency, which we as European or North American people, we really like this smoothness and not too much astringency. That's why this matcha is really in favor of a lot of people. It's a smooth maltiness, a sweetness, and really not too much veggie taste. So if you're looking for a strong veggie taste, I suggest you to really go for Yabukita matcha. And if you like this smoothness, a full body roundness, and a really low or not existing astringency, this matcha is definitely more of your type.